Don't spend your money on moving trucks. Good morning, you guys. What is up? Welcome back to the channel. Last time starting the vlog in this spot. Kind of sad, kind of ready to go. I am back in New Jersey for the next few days to officially pack up our apartment. So this will be moving vlog number 2. If you missed moving vlog number 1, go back and watch it. I'll have it like popped up on the screen up here, like linked in the description or whatever. This week is the week that we actually put all of our stuff in storage. So our movers, quote unquote movers, are actually coming tomorrow to help us put everything in the U-Haul. Then we're driving it to the storage unit, unloading it in the storage unit, and then anything else remaining will be coming back with us to Virginia. So this apartment will be pretty much empty, or at least empty of all furniture, by noon tomorrow, which is crazy. I came back in here by myself last night because John wasn't back yet, and walked in and it was extremely depressing because, first of all, these 2 lights are officially out. Like, oh, you cannot see it. These 2 lights are officially out, and this is the last light remaining. So our kitchen was just dark, but I also feel like that was very symbolic of us being on our last few days here. Like, of course, the kitchen lights go out as we're leaving. Anyways, I'm gonna take you guys along with me as I pack up like the remaining stuff that we have going on here. The apartment's in good shape. There's just like a few things that need to be packed up. Like, all the Christmas stuff needs to be packed away. Office needs to be packed up big time. The bedroom needs to be packed up. The bathroom needs to be packed up. Things of that sort. But yeah, we're gonna try to do this move by ourselves for the most part. We did rent a U-Haul yesterday, and with the U-Haul, like when you rent a U-Haul, you do have options to choose moving companies through U-Haul, and that's like a pro tip that I would have for the city. If you live in Jersey City, Hoboken, Brooklyn, Manhattan, wherever it may be, do not spend all of your money on like roadway moving or any of those big moving companies unless you quite literally have like a 3-bedroom brownstone. It's not worth it, in my opinion, to spend $2,000. Like, that is literally the quote that we would have gotten if I were to get a quote from Roadway, and we have no desire to spend that amount of money, to be completely honest. But if you rent a U-Haul through U-Haul, when you go to checkout, it asks if you need assistance with your moves, and if you click yes, a bunch of like solo, individually owned moving companies, or not even moving companies, maybe just like people doing moving as their side hustle. I don't even know how like you would what you would call that. I guess they are technically moving companies, but I feel like it's more of a side gig than a full-time gig. But there's a bunch of options that pop up with people that are like certified and licensed or insured to help you move, I think is what it is. We picked 2 guys off of the U-Haul website that had good reviews, and it only is going to cost us $200 for 2 hours, I think, or $400 for 2 hours, something way below what we were quoted from Roadway, like so way below $2,000. I think it was like $200 or something of that sort, which in my mind is 100% justifiable. $2,000, not as justifiable at all. I think we do need some assistance with like the couch and some of the bigger pieces. I also feel like they may be able to help us move into our storage unit if we decide to spend a couple extra $100 to have them come with us to put our stuff in a storage unit. We haven't decided if we're doing that yet, but I'm kind of leaning towards yes. I kind of just would prefer to have peace of mind of having a bunch of extra hands helping us move big stuff, because just John and I, we could do it, but I think it would just take us twice as long. So that's where we're at today. That is a pro tip that I have if you are moving into the city, or you're moving out of the city, or you're moving anywhere in the city. Don't spend your money on moving trucks. Just rent a U-Haul truck and then look through the options of like the 2-person moving companies, whatever you want to call them, because they are so much cheaper, and honestly, it's just a better bang for your buck. That's that. I just wanted to say good morning, welcome back to the vlog. Sad that this is the final vlog in this apartment, but also very excited. When I was home this past week for Christmas and I was driving back here, I was just saying like I feel like I'm ready to close this chapter. I parked my car in a parking lot near here and walked up to my building, walked in here, and I was like, okay, yep, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to officially close it. I need to stop procrastinating and get to work. I think I'm gonna start with the bathroom because I think this is the easiest place to start. I already have one box full of stuff, and I think the rest of the bathroom stuff we're just gonna put in this laundry basket. We also have this laundry basket full of stuff, so I feel like that's probably the easiest way to go about it. Honestly, we don't have too much stuff left. I'm gonna throw this away, probably the trash can away, the toilet brush away, and I might even throw the toilet paper holder away. I want new bathroom stuff whenever we end up back in our own apartment again, because a lot of our stuff is just gross. I've had it for like many years at this point, and it's just chipped, rusted, nasty. So I feel like bathroom stuff is a good thing to throw away after a while and kind of like replenish. And I also need to put this in a plastic bag and then bubble wrap it. Bathroom is semi-done. Now we're gonna put away the Christmas decor, because this is the only decor that we have left that's out. We put our like everyday decor away already, so I need to tackle this. I think it's really only stuff that's here, the lights. We need to individually wrap some of these ornaments and then go from there. But I feel like this is like the biggest decor situation that we have going on. Feels so weird to be able to vlog in my car in New Jersey. I don't think I've ever done this before. I am getting ready to run to Home Depot. We ran out of bubble wrap and tape, and we also need moving blankets and bungee cords for the couch, because I think that we're gonna have to put blankets like around the couch. I don't think you're supposed to plastic wrap a leather couch based on what the internet says. So I'm headed to Home Depot. I'm really close, but the streets here are so confusing because there's so many one ways. But I feel like I've made such good progress on the apartment today, but I still have like so much more to do. I also don't know how to do my bookshelf. My shelves on the bookshelf are glass, so I don't know if I should take all the shelves off, wrap the glass up, and then just not utilize the bookshelf, or if I should utilize the bookshelf. Well, yeah, I feel like I should do that because I feel like the glass would shatter otherwise. I don't know. There's still some like miscellaneous things that I need to figure out how to do, but I'm gonna go and get this done and then get back. We have so much done. So many boxes, so many bags packed. Living room and the office is looking good. The dryer sound, but I got the shelves off, but now there's like really sticky stuff on here that I need to figure out how to get off. We don't have Goo Gone, or else I would use Goo Gone, but I underestimated how hard it would be to get those off. I was literally almost falling over because I had to use my whole body weight to peel. So I don't know if I'll be putting those shelves up in a shower ever again, even though they looked really cool, because this was like a disaster. Now I need to figure out how to get this off and go from there. It's been a hot minute since I've talked to you guys. I think the last clip that I filmed was Home Depot maybe. I don't really know at this point, but our apartment is literally entirely packed up. It looks so crazy. So bathroom kind of looks the same still. Also, I am doubling down on the fact that I will never ever put those sticky things back up on a shower wall, kitchen wall, whatever it may be, because it was so hard to get off. Don't buy those. Room table's gone. We're getting rid of the coffee table. We just need to bring it to the garbage. And then the living room. This is so depressing. We have so much furniture. I don't even know like where to start with this, but chair, TV stand, bar stools, couch, nightstands, literally everything that we own is in boxes. Kitchen's packed up, and then I will show you the office tomorrow morning. It's really dark in there so you can't tell, but the office is packed with furniture, at least like this half is too. So that's pretty much done. And then the only thing left in here is the dresser. It's too heavy for us to move on our own, so we're gonna have to wait for the movers to help us tomorrow. But we just have the bed. Closet is stuff that we're bringing back home with us. And yeah, it looks so crazy in here. My hair looks like it has seen some things. We're also using the harsh overhead lighting that we literally never turn on because we put all of our lamps away. So maybe we'll go from the single, but the lighting in here is just gonna be bad for a while. Anyways, I'm so exhausted. I genuinely feel like I ran a half marathon or something because I've been moving literally all day. It's now 9:38 and we're just now finished. I mean, honestly, for the amount of stuff that we have in our apartment, it's so weird, it's so echoey in here. I'm like not really stressed out. We hired the movers tomorrow. Hopefully they show up. Fingers crossed, manifesting that they do. I don't think that they wouldn't. I feel like they would tell us if they are not planning on showing up, but I've had crazier things happen. So once they show up tomorrow, I feel like it'll be smooth sailing. All that's left to do is fit this in the U-Haul truck and then unload it at the storage unit, and then we are completely done. We don't hand over the keys until Friday. Today's Wednesday. After the movers help us move tomorrow, we have one more sleep in this apartment, and then we hand over the keys Friday morning, the 29th. We're here for a few more days, but we're not going to be here with any of our stuff. Anyways, I need to take a shower and turn down for the night. Feels so weird being in here. I also was saying that next time that we move to an apartment, I want to be there for at least 2 or 3 years, because I just cannot imagine doing this every single year for the next several years, which I have done this every single year since I moved to New York. Well, no, that's a lie, because I was in my last apartment for 1.5 years, but I've done this multiple times since I've lived here, and I'm very much so over it, especially now that we have more furniture and more stuff. It's just not the vibe. This took so long to pack up, and it's just so much effort, and I don't even want to begin to think about the unpacking process that's going to come in the next several months or whenever we decide to get our stuff out of storage, but that is a future issue. All that to say, next time we get an apartment, I want to be there for minimum 2 years, because it's just a lot to pack up every year and do the whole thing and unpack, and in the end it always looks good and it feels good, but this week-long, in our case 2-week-long process of moving is not ideal. This is so depressing. This is also the first time that I've talked to the vlog today, but literally all of our furniture is gone. The movers came this morning and we dropped everything off the storage unit, and now the only thing that's left is the stuff that we're packing in my car. John needs to figure out this situation because this is not happening. Like, this needs to be consolidated for sure. It's been such a long day. We've been up since about 8 o'clock. And I'm exhausted. It's only 4:45 now. We were considering going into Manhattan for dinner, but honestly, I don't know if I really feel like going into Manhattan anymore. I also don't really have clothes to go out to dinner in. Like, I literally only brought leggings and stuff so that we could pack. I didn't bring any nice clothes, so we're rocking with what we have. 10 out of 10 would recommend hiring movers. That was the best thing that we've ever done. I do not know why we thought that we could do that ourselves, but we hired 2 guys. I guess they were for part of like an independent moving company or a moving group. I don't know what you would call it. But they came in, moved us out of our unit within an hour, drove with us to the storage unit, and moved us into the storage unit within an hour and a half. So I think we had them for a total of like 3.5 hours, maybe 4. It just made our lives so much easier. We did not lift a single finger all day. They did everything. And it made my life so much easier, and it made moving so much easier, and it was money well spent. For the rest of the evening, I think that we're just hanging out here. The apartment is so unbelievably empty, and we don't really know what to do. We don't have like a TV. I didn't bring my laptop or anything, so we were considering going out to dinner. Might still go out to dinner, but maybe I'll pitch Jersey City instead, because I feel like I don't have to get as dressed up here. That's that. That's the current situation. I'm sad to be leaving this place, but I'm also happy. Like, end of an era, but also the beginning of a new adventure. And I think that it's gonna be a good one. As cheesy as that sounds, I feel like 2024 has a lot for us in store, and a lot of good memories are coming.
Well, miss, I guess I'll be on my way now. You just give me a...
heaven.